Hello, my name is Aguiran Gonzalo. I am 18 years old this year, and I'm raised in Kota Kinabalu Sama, which is the land below the wind. And the course that I'm taking or pursuing is Diploma in Communication and Media, and I'm from class MMC 101A. So today I'll be talking about my experiences of enrolling study skills online. And this video is about a reflective video on the course UED102 study skills. So before that, let's go in and let's talk about what is study skills, what is about this course. Alright, sounds good? Great. What are study skills? Well, study skills are an academic and strategic ways of skills, and it's a very effective approach for learning. Hence, this helps students on becoming successful and also ease their way of learning in every subject and courses in schools or universities. So study skills are always used by students. Hence, they always use this study skills because they want to be successful, and furthermore, hence there are ways to use this study skills. So first one is learning styles. So learning styles is defined as attitudes that facilitate of a learning of an individual in a given situation. Therefore, there are three types of learning styles. So first one is auditory, second one is visual, and the third one is kinesthetic. So what are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning styles? Well, first one, visual, is people like to watch movies or see pictures. It's for them better understanding for the topic that is discussed by a lecturer or a teacher. And auditory is more to like listening to, for example, podcasts, music, and any type of sounds that go through their ears, because they can focus more, and also they would like to hear more from the teachers than just looking at the pictures or watching videos. And the third one is kinesthetic, is mostly students use to use sense of touch. So for example, like they need like a textbook, they need to write something, they need to wants to find out what is this, like in a science class, for example. So these are the three learning styles, and for me, I am a all learning styles, which is visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Using these three learning styles helps me to cope with my studies and also to understand the topics even better. So the next thing that I learned in UED course 102 study skills is how to set goals. So what are goals actually? So goals that are the things that we want to achieve in the future. Hence, people who set goals are mostly likely to be successful in the future because they know what they want and they know what they want to achieve. For example, me as a student, I'm taking Diploma in Communication and Media, and I would like to set my goals on finishing my assignments and also getting probably a good GPA, which is 3.5 above or a 4 flat. Therefore, there are a lot of people are having a hard time on setting their goals because they don't know what they want for the future, and also they don't know what to achieve for the future. Hence, I like to use this method called SMART. SMART is a method that is very used for everyone who's taking this course UED 102, because using this SMART can help you to identify what goals that you want to achieve for the next future. Other than learning on how to set my goals in the UED 102 study skills course, I also get to learn how to manage my time very well. This being said because most of the students can't seem to manage their time very well because of the assignments and other things they need to do. For instance, students who has a lot of assignments can't manage their time very well because they don't know which one to do first and which one is very important. So that's why they have a hard time of managing their time. Hence, there is a way to manage your time very well. So for me, I use a timetable. A timetable is a very good way to manage your time so that you can keep on track on what you should do first and what you should do later. So yeah, the managing your time is really important for students in university especially. The next thing that I learned in this course is I learned how to improve my memory. Well, there are three types of memory. There are short-term memory, sensory memory, and also long-term memory. So what are these three types of memory? So the first one, short-term memory, is you have a less storage, meaning that you can keep only less information in your brain, and sometimes you cannot remember what you did yesterday or you did last week or the past few days. And sensory organ is the memory that you recall back, like having flashbacks, like, oh, you did this before, or like, oh, I did this before, I saw this in the news or newspaper or somewhere else. And long-term memory is you have a big storage that keeps a lot of information, and yet it makes you more easier to understand and also remember on the topics that the lecture has been presenting from yesterday or the past few weeks. But then there are a lot of people is having a hard time on improving their memory. This being said because they have a lack of sleep, they have a lack of motivation, and also they get easily distracted by others. Hence, there are a lot of ways to improve your memory. So the first one is that you should jot down notes while the lecturer is presenting. The second one is we should get enough sleep. And the third one is we should understand the information and not just memorizing it. And these are the ways on how to improve our memory. To conclude, this is all the things that I learned from UED102 course. And yes, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. And thank you for watching, and this is my reflection video on UED102 course. Thank you, bye bye.